Hi George, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
How are you doing?
Very good, very good. Thank you for inviting me to this webinar.
Okay. Yeah, so guys, he's the founder of the Happy Elites team and he's also the founder of SignDoc. So I'll quickly ask him to introduce himself. So George, please.
Perfect. Thank you so much for inviting me here. My name is George. I'm the founder of Happy Elites and SignDoc. Happy Elites is a project that we worked in the last 6 years now. And after that, we said, okay, why not to create a new product for the LTD community? And we built SignDoc. And SignDoc is very similar to other products that exist in the market with the ability of adding AI documents. So we can create new documents on the fly. Imagine that you want to build a rental agreement or you want to create a contract with your employer, your employees. So we give you the ability to use AI to create those contracts and you can then sign them on the fly. And one of the biggest advantages that we have is limits. We actually give unlimited usage. That is one of the advantages.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm sure you must have faced certain challenges as well while building SignDoc.
Yeah. So it was what we try to do, and this comes back to what is our thing about creating this agency studio where we start making a quite good amount of money from Happy Leads, the first project. And now we are thinking about creating like a creative studio where we can create apps that can help the LTD community, specifically made for LTD. And the target behind those new projects is how we can build something that doesn't require a lot of resources from our end. So we can make a project that can last for many, many years while we are relying on the LTD community. So instead of building something that, requires a lot of resources, let's say a lot of servers, a lot of AI credits, we said, okay, we need to find these parameters. What makes a good LTD product that can stay for a very long time without having any risk. And we came up with a few different projects. And one of the projects is SignDoc because SignDoc doesn't require a lot of servers, doesn't require a lot of maintenance, and doesn't require a lot of AI credits. So for the AI, we're using a free model. So this doesn't consume any credits. We don't have to pay for any credits. And that's why we give unlimited usage, because by giving a lot to the LTD community, by giving a lot of a lot of unlimited usage, I think we can attract a lot of the LTD audience. So we don't want to put any restrictions. We don't want to have any add-ons. I think one of the biggest problem in the LTD community is where you build a software and then you start putting all of these restrictions and all of these add-ons, and then you say, okay, we released a new feature and now you have to pay extra. So we built this in mind with the LTD as a central customer for us. And that is one of the projects, and we're going to keep building additional projects slowly when we finalize this. So one of the challenges was, okay, how we can define what is the best product to build. Okay. We identify based on those characteristics. So we identify something that consumes very few resources. Something can be built, without a huge effort. We don't build like a new CRM that requires a lot of different elements, and something that can last for decades without having to necessarily maintain it. Now, don't misunderstand me. That doesn't mean we don't do bug fixes. We do bug fixes, but it doesn't need to, you don't have a lot of, let's say, connections with CRMs. So every time something changes, it doesn't necessarily break something in the code. The code itself is quite simplistic, so it can last for the next 20, 30 years without any problem. But if you build a CRM, for example, then you have to go and make all of this maintenance work every single time.
Okay, great. So I'm sure there are many competitors as well in this field, in this area. So what is that one feature of SignDoc which makes it stand out from all the other that are available in the market so far?
Yeah. So the project itself is not something super complicated. It's not something that is groundbreaking, right?
Okay.
So it's not something. It came now as an idea. It was like an old idea, right? So it's a very simple thing. You just have a document. You sign. Both parties can sign, and they receive the email. So there is not a lot of innovation in the place that we can add on, right? But there's two things that we added is number one. We added the AI element. This is where you can create a new document on the fly. Let's say you don't have an agreement, rental agreement, and you don't, if you go and buy one online, it's going to cost you $29 or so just to download the rental agreement template. So what we do, and everybody have different circumstances. So, I don't know, can you see my screen? Can I just share
Sure.
while we talk? Yeah. So I will show you how this works. Let me know if you can see.
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah. So let's just go through this. I will try to log in, and then I will try to create. You can obviously upload the document if you already have, but if you click this generate document, you can say something like create a rental agreement that will help me
So you're
as a
showing a quick
landlord.
demo of the tool itself right now.
Sorry, can you see? Sorry?
I'm saying you're showing the demo of the tool itself right now, right?
Yeah. But just to show this specific feature that we have with the AI and how we stand out. So, for example, if you try to create something like this, create a rental agreement that helps me as a landlord to protect my interests, right? So you just give some, like similar to when you talk to a solicitor and say, okay, build me a custom-made agreement that wouldn't even cost $29, right? So this will cost hundreds of dollars because you go and asking for something that is customized, right? So you can ask something customized here and say, I want to be able to evict quite quickly. So try to protect me with clauses.
Okay.
So you always, when you create a contract, you always try to protect yourself, right? So you try to ask those specific requirements. And then what you can do, you can just say, I live in the UK, for example, try to adjust to the local law requirements. So this is very similar to how you talk to ChatGPT. So you can give those prompts, and then you can create a document, and AI will try to get all these parameters and try to generate you a custom-made custom-made contract. As you can see here, probably it has take care of the termination clauses, security deposits, and everything that is relevant around an eviction, as you can see here. So it customized the contract around my own requirements. And what I can do here, then just to complete the demo, you can create, you can edit it. So let's say this 20, you want to make it 10, or you can customize the full contract, and then you can click save.
Okay.
And the second thing, just to close this, why we are better than the existing tools. The second thing is that we are allowing unlimited contract signing and unlimited AI credits. We don't have any restrictions at all. And you can just buy one code, no stacking. There's no need to go and buy additional ones. And any new feature will come on to this product will be for free forever. So again, if you are in the LTD community and you want a signing tool that you know that upfront, I'm not going to get charged at all in the future, and I can use this unlimited for a limited time. And, probably you can also share the access to, because we have unlimited users also. So you can, even if you have a friend, you can also share the access to your friend, and they can all have access to the same tool. We don't have this strict restrictions around that tool. We just think, because I'm an LTD user myself, I can see the pain of our customers going through when they buy a tool and then, they figure it out. Oh, they add all of these restrictions around this tool. Was not like I used to, it's not like I was expecting. So we built this around the LTD community, and we also added the AI. This is the two main points where we differentiate ourselves.
Yeah, I got it. Good. So where do you see SignDoc in, I say, the next 5 years, the next 10 years? Like, what is the vision, the growth?
Yeah, so this comes back to what I said before regarding the product itself is not something super innovative, right? So if you ask me the same question for another product that we have, like Happy Relates, I can clearly, tell you a lot of more things that we adding there. So for SignDoc itself, we are having some updates. I can show you here what we are looking to.
Yeah, that was my next question. Like, any new updates or any new features on the roadmap our audience should expect?
Yeah, so one of them is possibly having some integrations.
Okay.
Where we can integrate this with Gmail, where you can send something, very quickly to create a contract and send it to someone to sign, because a lot of people are in the agency space, and then we can have like a HubSpot and Pipedrive and all of these CRM. So let's say you have a client and you want them to sign a contract, they can quickly go and create a contract and send the contracts to the client to set up. Also, something we already actually did very recently is the API. So you can use the API to, if you have some software engineers, to send those. Sorry, my bad. Yeah. So you can have these engineers that they can send these contracts programmatically just using an API. Another thing is reusable templates. So we are going to be able to have a contract that you can copy and paste again and again, clone multiple times for different clients. Having more reminders about the expiration. So, and then having some Face ID, biometric signature, authentication, and some more advanced features around security.
Okay.
But it's not something that we don't expect like a huge feature that would be a groundbreaking. And this is because the nature of the tool is more a traditional tool. It's not something that we expect a huge difference. And this is a good thing, because that means the product will be stable enough in the next years.
Sustainable. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So there are a few questions that our audience wanted me to ask you. So can I quickly share those questions?
Yeah.
One of the questions is, any plans for white labeling?
Yes. So we are planning for a white labeling. It's just that we didn't decide yet how the structure will look like. What I mean with this is, obviously right now we have one code only that gives you unlimited access to the tool. I'm expecting that the white labels should be something different in terms of structure with codes. And this is something I haven't really think about yet. We don't think that it will be something super crazy, but we need to think about this, because imagine that if you have a white label version of SignDoc, you can sell this to hundreds or thousands of other clients, and you can monetize, make money from this, right? So it wouldn't make sense to just to give it away for one code. But it's something in our plans, and that will mean what a white label means, right? So that means that we can change all the logos, all the branding, and that the whole application can be hosted under your own domain. Yeah. That has some challenges right now, because we have technically to build this up, but we're not very far away from this.
Okay. Another
Yeah.
question is like, I guess you answered it already. Does it integrate with any other tools for like Google's Workspace or Slack?
Yeah, this is one of the things that I mentioned before is we have this in the roadmap, but currently we have this API documentation. So if you go through the API documentation, you can programmatically, in theory, like if you have a little bit knowledge on how Publi and Zapier, how these platforms, connector platform work together, you can probably create something that makes an API request and you can make a workaround right now, but the native integrations will come later on.
Okay, got it. And the next question, the last question is, can one account be used for two businesses? Meaning, is there a way to have two workstations?
Workspaces is something we are looking to build, but it might be that the workspace, this is not decided yet, the workspaces could be part of the white label.
Okay.
Because the moment you create the workspaces, you can essentially start reselling, which is reselling means, there's a lot of different reselling the workspaces with the white label. So we consider it part of the same thing. So that's why I think that white label will have the workspaces itself.
Okay. That's it from my side. Is there anything else you want to share about SignDoc or say anything to our audience?
Yeah, so if you guys looking for a reliable SignDoc solution that is built by an experienced team, we are in the LTD game for the last 6 years. You probably know me. Some of you already know me from Happy Leads Deal. We ran multiple deals in the past. And every time we created a new feature, we always helped and upgrade automatically for free everybody that came before. Everybody that started and is an early adopter usually gets more features later. So we upgrade them automatically. Okay. So based on the historical experience you have with me, and I'm putting my name on this, I just recommend you can get SignDoc right now. And if any of you wants to use it for a white label later on, when we get the white label out, your first coupon that you bought today will be valid for adding, probably if we, let's say an example, let's say we require you from you 2 or 3 coupons. The first coupon will be also valid, and then we just require 2 additional coupons. So we're going to expect that the first coupon you already bought is valid coupon for the combination for the white label.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, George, for your time. And audience, if you have any questions, you can post it in the comment section. Thank you for your time, George. It was great talking to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.